Suppose you've seen my other videos on this channel. In that case, you immediately notice that this particular video is different. And by different, I'm talking about the depth of field you can actually see right now. The background is blurry and your attention seems to be more focused on me rather than what is around me. And no, I didn't get a new DSLR video camera, if that's what you're thinking about. This video is currently being recorded using my iPhone, just like the rest of my other videos. But if you're curious to know what I did differently and how you can shoot videos like this using just your smartphone, then be sure to stick around to the end of this video. Because in today's video, I'm not only going to share with you what software I am currently using right now for this video, I'm also going to share with you some tips I have learned over the past few months in my video making process. Hello good people, my name is Samson from Think Mobile, and I want to make this video a little bit different this time. Straight away, I want to talk about the application I'm currently using for this video. It's called Focos Live, and I think it's only available for the iPhone. This app enables you to take portrait videos with your iPhone just like this, with a wide aperture and bokeh effect for dual camera and triple camera iPhones. For example, if you have the latest iPhone 12 models, especially the iPhone 12 Pro and the Pro Max, then you'll really appreciate this application. And it even works with a front-facing camera on these iPhones, so you don't have to worry about not having a viewfinder because you can just use a front-facing camera of your iPhone when making a video. And let me say straight up that this app will not work with the iPhone SE 2020 or the iPhone XS because both of these iPhone models use a single camera setup. This was a mistake I made earlier on, and I'll tell you about that and what I mean by that later in the video. I will also want to point out that this app is still being updated, meaning it's not perfect yet. Will it be able to replace a good DSLR camera? Well, maybe not yet, but I think the iPhone is getting close to replacing some costly filmmaking cameras. The iPhone is already doing that in the photos department, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max with the LiDAR sensor seems like it can go toe-to-toe with some pro video making cameras out there. So the Focos Live app with the iPhone 12 Pro Max would definitely be better in terms of video quality because of the LiDAR feature for better depth scanning. Well, I don't know for sure, but I bet that will be the case. I do have the iPhone 12, which also has a pretty decent quality, as you can see for yourself. The bokeh effect is not perfect, but we'll definitely see some improvements with future updates to the application. So in general, here are the main features of this application. The application provides you with portrait video capability with depth data on dual camera, triple camera, LiDAR, and front-facing camera. It offers multiple choice simulated aperture diaphragm for generating different bokeh sport effect. With the recent updates though, it now has a video stabilizer that can remove shaking issues for all existing videos. It offers video features for exporting videos as screenshots, animated GIFs, or 4K up to 60 frames per second. After shooting a video, you can adjust the aperture size in the app's editor to change just how blurry you want the background to be. You can also change the focal point, like a person's face or an object in the foreground. And the app will track it throughout the clip, which is just amazing. There's also the ability to blur the background and the foreground and focus on things in the background. Now I think everyone with the latest iPhone models or iPad should have this application. Of course, it's obviously not going to replace your DSLR or mirrorless camera, but if you do want a budget-friendly way to make your videos stand out, I think this is what you need for a start. And of course, I know the iPhone is not cheap, but if you already have an iPhone, this is a great way to make decent without upgrading. And by the way, I shouldn't forget to mention that this app also has some really dope editing features. You can completely edit your video right within the application. Here's a little background story. When I made my first video on YouTube, I had just, got myself the new iPhone SE 2020 that was back in November last year. And I was really impressed with the quality of the camera, which allows shooting 4K videos up to 30 frames per second. But that's only with the rear camera. The front-facing camera can only shoot an HD quality video of up to 1080p. But overall, I was impressed with the build, the tiny form factor, and the price was perfect. $399 for the base version, and of course that price is for the US. I got mine with 128GB of storage for almost $600 here in Ukraine. But a huge downside to me about the iPhone SE 2020 is that it lacks a wide-angle camera, and the portrait mode on the iPhone SE only works when a human face is detected. Although it has the same A13 Bionic chip found in the iPhone 11 lineups, but it lacks a lot of other valuable features. Like, I don't care if it's fast. If it can't do anything with that speed, it's useless. Also, it does really poorly in low light conditions because of the lack of the night mode that you can find in the iPhone 11 and the 12 models. But at that time, it was just all I had. Also, I didn't have much experience with video editing. I made the first video using the iMovie on my 13-inch MacBook Pro from 2015, just basic editing. But now I have the new M1 MacBook Pro from 2020. And this made a massive difference because Final Cut Pro on this new Mac is just so efficient. If you want to know what I mean, you can check out my other videos where I spoke about the new M1 MacBook Pro and my experience with it. Also, I was watching countless videos on YouTube on how I can level up my video quality, and thanks to the Think Media channel, I was able to get all the information I needed. I realized that the quality of the video is not as important as having a good sound. Trust me, I never thought about that. Now you also know if you didn't. So instead of thinking of getting a good camera, I should work on my sound. And also thanks to those of you who gave their feedback on the comment section about how my background music was too loud. Now I am working to fix that as soon as possible. Thank you very much. I got the trial version of Final Cut Pro 10 and started learning how to edit my video, especially the sound quality. And I must say, it is not easy at all. My initial plan was to release a video a week, but it already seems impossible to do that since it's just me doing everything from video recording to editing. Maybe it will be possible sometime in the future when I am already used to the whole process and everything becomes really easy. Just to give you a picture of what I'm talking about right now, it takes me more than a week to finish a video and upload one video on YouTube. I'm talking about multiple shots, trying to read naturally from the teleprompter like I'm doing right now, getting it on Final Cut Pro and editing. The editing process takes forever sometimes. And do you want to know my best moments? My best moments is actually when I finish editing and uploading the video. And of course, I also have to do with, the SEO, description, and all those other things on YouTube. So in December, when I came across this software, Focos Live, I was really excited, but later on, I was met with disappointment. And that was because I was using the iPhone SE 2020. Also, I was hoping a new update could make Focos Live work on the iPhone SE 2020. But I don't think that's going to happen at all because of the one camera that it has. The Focos Live app, as you can see, it's not that perfect, but it does come close. And thanks to having a new iPhone 12 with 128GB of storage, I will now be able to make videos without worrying about my background, just like in the previous videos. So the Focos Live app is simply a game changer for me, and my advice is that if you want to start a YouTube channel and have one of the latest iPhones, I'm talking about iPhone 11, iPhone 12, you should get this app right away. Of course, if you have the extra cash, you can go for the iPhone 12 Pro, but I don't think it's necessary. Even the iPhone 12 mini will be able to do just fine for you. Now, I want to say this, okay? Being a content creator on YouTube is not a walk in the park. It's not easy, as we put a lot of hours just to make videos for your enjoyment. This particular video took more than a week to complete. And of course, taking into account that I do everything alone, that's why hitting the subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up will be tremendously encouraging for me. So please do consider doing that. You can take a moment to do that right now, okay? I'll really appreciate that. And also, don't forget to select the notification bell icon so you get notified when I upload my next video. So what do you think about this particular video so far, especially with the Focos Live app? Would you consider using it? What do you think? And what video would you like me to make using this same setup? Do leave it in the comment section below and I'll get back to you ASAP. Once again guys, thank you very much for watching this video.